Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Greg's Restorations. Today we are driving a 1972 Cadillac Eldorado. This was a 3 to 4 year restoration that we just completed for a local customer in Massachusetts. The car was brought in for mechanical maintenance and to get running, and then the project changed into doing a full frame-off restoration. Everything about this project was extremely hard, just like most restorations are, but the car had a lot of rust issues that were like been hidden from previous repairs and just poor Bondo jobs. The car came in, it looked like it wasn't half bad, and then once we started tearing into the bodywork aspect of it, it turned into a complete nightmare. Every panel except for the hood and deck lid are from another car. Most of the panels that we got were from Texas. We got a few body panels like the rear skirts, I believe off of eBay, that cover up the rear tire wells, but even the used repair panels that we got still had rust on them. They were just, these cars were very, I guess, prone to rusting. That was probably one of the most challenging parts of this, was repairing new used panels so that we could use them for the car. We're so happy to be to this point driving this car. The customer's going to be picking it up next week. It's been a long road, but we're happy that we're here. We've never done a full restoration on a Cadillac of this vintage. Most we do is a lot of vintage four-wheel drive stuff. Someone wants something different, we can do it. It just takes time and patience. So everything underneath the hood was restored to factory specs. All the decals, everything was painted with the best quality coatings we could get. Manifolds were ceramic coated, as well as installing a ceramic coated exhaust system that mimicked the factory system in this. Everything on this car is 100% factory. Interior was restored by our friends over at Seamless Customs. They did all the upholstery work and door panels and helped us with a bunch of stuff on the interior. A lot of things for this car were hard to get because there's not a lot of reproduction companies making parts. So we had to restore original parts. We had to buy the same year car as a parts car. So we used the car as a reference and needed parts from it just to finish this car. First startup. We actually ended up taking the original radio out of the parts car as well and installing it in this one. We had the radio obviously sent out and restored to all modern specs. New internal components. It's also a 8-track player as well, but it also has all your modern call features, Bluetooth, charge your phone, so connect to it. So it's pretty neat that companies are doing some pretty crazy stuff for restoration shops like us, because we need stuff like that. Even right down to restoring the rear view mirror in this. We actually had to send out the rear view mirror and had a new piece of glass put in it. As funny as that sounds, we could not buy a new one. This car has one of the largest V8s that Cadillac has ever offered as a standard production car. It's a 500 cubic inch V8. It's an 8.2 liter engine. It has about 400 horsepower and about 500 foot-pounds of torque. These engine and transmission setups are also used in General Motors campers because these cars are front-wheel drive. They would actually put these engine setups in the rears of campers to power them. So it's kind of wild how they interchange with other things. Same thing with the Oldsmobile Tornado and Buick Riviera, the same front-wheel drive setup. This transmission's a TH425. It's a 3-speed automatic. Virtually a turbo 400 that's, kind of swapped around a little bit. It's kind of a weird setup how they did the front wheel drives in these things. As heavy and as big as this car is, it goes down the road very comfortably. One of the next steps that we're going to be doing on this car is restoring the air ride system that it had in the rear. It still has the original compressor under the hood, but we cannot get any parts for it. Very hard to get air ride, factory air ride stuff, and if we get new old stock stuff, it's still probably a 50-year-old part. So we're going to do some modernized stuff and hide another small compressor under the car, and then it'll have air shocks in the rear. That's the only thing that's not original at the car right now, is we just have regular modular shocks in the rear, but it rides really nice. Inside the trunk, we sprayed in the factory rubberized undercoat spots like it would have. Even though you don't see it, we still blew it in as the factory would, just in case if it would be judged for points. Everything inside the trunk is restored to a factory spec, has all the original carpeting installed. We actually even had to modify that to fit better. All the function on this car works, even the automatic assist trunk shutting. It's spring loaded, it sucks down on the trunk to shut. Just in paint prep on this car, I think we had 300 hours. The bodywork and the lines on this car are flawless. All of our products we use are Sherwin-Williams Automotive base coats and undercoats on these vehicles. I will get back to you on the paint coat of this car, but it's based off of an original color for this year. The customer did not paint it back the original color. We also converted the black top into a white top. So this is a convertible car as well. We went with a black interior with a white roof. It's an eye catcher. Driving down the road, everybody's giving you a thumbs up, looking at you. But the amount of time into restoring chrome, stainless, and all aspects of little trim pieces were absolutely insane. Lots of time into restoring the original hubcaps, painting the hubcaps. It's endless list of things that we had to do. We're also probably the only people in the country that have brand new rear quarter panel louvers. On the side of the quarter panels, there are little pieces of trim that were made out of the worst pot metal that you could possibly get. Every set that we found were non-repairable, or you couldn't even re-chrome them. They just looked so bad. So we ended up having a company make us a mold made out of aluminum, and then we were able to have that re-chromed. All the little features of this car bring it together, all the lines, all the trim, all the chrome. It's very challenging getting certain kinds of parts for this car. The customer was super understanding because this is the car of his dreams. It's built for, I would say, on a concourse level. He's going to be taking it to shows to try to win awards with it. Original steering wheel restored. We put the factory wood grain back in it, and I'm not really sure on their process, but you know, they do an awesome job. You hold the wheel in this car, it feels comfortable to drive. Get the AC going. It's about 95 degrees out today, and she's purring like a kitten. I'm not sure if I would ever restore another 72 Eldorado ever again, just because of how much time it takes, the availability of parts that you cannot get. They're so big, you know, and this car being a convertible, we've never put this on a 2-post lift. It's always been on a 4-post. We didn't want to put any extra stress on the body that we had to. A lot of stuff on this car was sprayed to factory specs. Like underneath the car, we used like a factory asphalt rubberized undercoating. This car's just got just under 100,000 miles on it. This was a Massachusetts owned car. This customer is the second owner of this car, I believe. Well, thank you for enjoying this restoration with us, and we'll see you on the next build.